This Star Wars ATST model is almost a foot tall, highly detailed, and in one piece. Prints like these are only possible with a resin 3D printer, and a big one. After all, 3D printing files aren't always cut up or optimized for you. Finding a wonderful 3D model and realizing you can't print it because it's slightly too big is just a painful feeling. So when you need bigger, you really have to go bigger. That's why today we're checking out the Anycubic P1 Max, a new large resin 3D printer and one of the largest on the market currently. It can print scale models with incredible detail, without assembly, and without size limits. So in this video, I'll show you how a large printer may benefit you in your printing projects. First off, the printer is enormous. Originally based off Anycubic's newest printer, the P1, this is essentially a beefed up version. Just unboxing this thing makes me sure that you need a strong body or at least another person to help with moving this thing around. Otherwise, it's very simplistic and shares almost all the traits from the P1. Just plug it in and you're pretty much ready to go. It has assisted leveling, which is all you need for basic setup. These newer printers are all smart and cater to the user, so it should never be difficult to set up. However, this size is a blessing and a curse. The printer is so big that it needs a lot of space that not everyone can afford. I certainly can't. It is 62 inches by 42 by 40 when closed, but opening the cover expands the printer's volume as the lid rotates back quite a bit, with its largest size being 85 inches by 42 by 62. The build plate is also enormous and could probably print a life-size model of my head, but that also means that it's super difficult to handle because it's so heavy. Most of the time I need two hands to pick it up, and it only gets heavier when there's prints attached to it. I really have to thank Anycubic for this plate mount that is on the P1 and the P1 Max, because otherwise I would have to hold the build plate with my own hands to let it drip or keep it idle. Today I'll be printing some custom Star Wars 132 scale models, which can often be super expensive if bought from a kit and might not even exist. But now you can just print them easily at home. Of course, printing it in one piece will make it so that the legs can't move and all the mechanisms don't work. But if you find a 3D kit that has all of that, let me know. I'll be printing this ATST animation model I manually reconfigured for 3D printing. I used to make these types of models out of cardboard, but I never thought about printing them because it's hard to work with. Look at how this model fits on my old resin printer's build plate. Luckily, with this newer printer, there's tons of space. Though I would not say this printer is for beginners because, well, it's definitely a more professional machine with a lot of investment. But I can imagine it being perfect for those who are building large dioramas, model kit collections, or even people running a small business. You can print big easily, or print tons of batches without wasting more time. To print, I'm using Anycubic Slicer since this machine is so new that it isn't available on any other slicing program. However, I did support this model in Lychee because I prefer it. I'm actually not printing the model completely whole. I did edit the model slightly where this back piece is separate, so I would have an easier time painting in the future. But realistically, it's 95% whole. This model might be a bit fragile because of all the small details I'm trying to capture and because it's so big. So I'll be printing it with some Siraya Tech blue lava resin. It's a tougher resin with properties similar to hard plastic, and it'll ensure the model can survive a bit of damage. Currently, it is one of the hardest resins from the Siraya blue line. Standard resins are just way too brittle to survive anything really, so this is necessary. And wonderfully, the P1 Max is designed for tougher and more viscous resins, which are harder to print with due to their hardness and slower flow rate. The printer features a ball screw lifting system and a wave release screen for high quality smooth printing. It supports up to 8000 CPS resins, which Siraya specializes in, allowing for a wide range of material applications. Another feature to help with all of this is a built-in heater, which ensures the resin viscosity stays consistent and prints happen much smoother. Feel free to check out this resin and the printer in the description below. The most important part about printing big is that since there's a lot more surface area being lifted off the build plate, it has a greater suction force, which may cause prints to fall off the plate. So that's why this model is supported so heavily, with an extra first layer exposure time. I actually had quite a bit of trouble with the exposure times at the start when I was testing this printer, so I made sure to print a full bed of test prints before even attempting the ATST. After all, printing bigger prints also means using much more resin, and a print failure could cost you half a bottle, so just be careful. Using a USB, I transfer the ATST files and print. Printing takes a long time, with the ATST taking 17 hours. After all, a bigger printer can only print width and length at a faster rate. Luckily, I can time travel by laying in a bed, so after sleeping for one night, the print is finished, and it looks incredible. It's amazing to see such a large model come off the build plate. Now, cleaning? Let's not get into that. Just know that to process and clean large models, it's best to have some sort of washing and cure setup. And since I don't have that, it was very, very bad. The final model is amazing, fit with every small detail from the original 3D model and being pretty flexible. I was surprised at the printing quality because you can't see a single layer line on these surfaces. Even when the light reflects on it, all you can see is just dirtiness and scratches because I didn't cure and clean it the best. Whoops. Placing a toy soldier next to the model shows off the intended scale, and compared to buying a model, this is much cheaper. Since it prints in one piece, it's also much faster than having to assemble a whole model. But maybe big isn't your deal. I don't know why, but sure. Well, as mentioned before, larger printers help with speedy batch printing. I have some 1/32 scale Stormtrooper models I made to go with the ATST, and using this printer, I can print a whole army of them with just one print. In the slicer, I can fit a whopping 26 soldiers on this build plate, and maybe more if I optimized it. But for this demonstration, I'll print 13 since I only have 13 unique designs. This time, I'm using some softer, more rubbery like mystery resin, so the soldiers would be even more flexible. I got this from Anycubic, and well, it looks pretty suspicious, but it's good. Within just 3 hours, I can print a whole army of these guys without much effort. It's hard to see the details because the resin is slightly translucent, but for such a soft and rubber-like resin, the printer is doing an amazing job. It was able to print this tiny strap and all the thin gun barrels. And since this resin is so flexible, you don't have to worry about dropping these guys or any sharp points breaking off. It's truly incredible how these were all printed with just the same machine, showing how a larger printer still ensures proper quality printing. I plan to paint and use these models in the future for maybe a diorama or set piece, but that will have to be for another video. The P1 Max doesn't compromise. It expands the limits of what creators can achieve. 4 years ago, I couldn't imagine printing any model this large with a resin printer, and now it's a walk in the park. Next, I could print whole buildings, ships, dioramas, and tanks. All I need is some more resin and maybe another sponsor. Guys, please like my video, please. At the time of posting this video, the printer just had its debut, being one of the most advanced printers on the market at the moment, meaning now's the best time to check it out. As always, thank you guys for watching, And be sure to make some more fun.